Good morning. It is so freezing cold outside, and the trees blowing and hitting the side of the house was keeping me awake. I couldn't sleep upstairs, so I came down here to sleep last night, and I couldn't take it anymore. I had to get up and start a fire, and I was over there with a couple blankets, but let me show you how cold it is. The furnace has been running all night non-stop. Look, we have it set at 72, but it's only 64. Only 64. And the furnace has been running all night. So, it's really cold out. And Binks was driving me nuts last night. He kept meowing, meowing, meowing. And I kept telling him to be quiet. And he wouldn't be quiet. So, you know what? I put him outside. I thought, if you want to go out that bad, I'll put you outside. But he was only out there for less than an hour. I came over here, I turned on the light, and there he was. I knew he wasn't going to stay out very long, but I thought, you know what? If you got to go out there and go see how cold it is because you're a stupid cat, then go see how cold it is. But anyway, it is freezing in here. It is really, really freezing. So I can't wait till the fire really kicks up and starts warming up the house. And the girlies are all cold. They're all bundled up. Are you girlies cold? Look at Ellie's so cold. Look at how she's all curled up. And she knocked off Lucy's blanket. Here. There. It's cold, isn't it? It's cold. Here, Lou. You girlies gonna have to share this blanket. It's chilly, chilly, chilly. It's time to venture outside for some more wood because I've already burned one container of wood plus half of another container this size. So I have to fill this up and then bring in an armful for the other one because I've been burning a fire since 4:30 this morning and it's 11:30 and I've got my oven on because I just got done baking some snickerdoodles and I have dough in my bread machine because it will stay warm there to rise. I'm going to make some cinnamon rolls today. I'm thinking about making some bread too. I don't know. I'll see. But anyway, Brian just left a little bit ago and he was upstairs getting a towel to take a shower. And he's like, "Brr, it is so cold in this house." Okay, I showed you what it was earlier. It's 68 now. Still, so burning the wood stove since 4:30. I have at the top of the stairs, over by the chair over there, there's a wood burning stove looking heater. It looks like a little mini wood burning stove, but it's a heater. And I've got that on, and we've got a heater on in our room. And I've got the oven on, and that's the only reason why it's 68, because it was 67 for the longest time. And then by turning on the oven, it's only raised it 1 degree. So anyhow, and I haven't done my hair yet or anything because I was sitting by the fire, staying warm. I was catching up on YouTube videos, and then I decided I better get my myself moving and get my cookies and stuff going to, you know, bake cookies, and I got to get my dough to start rising to make cinnamon rolls. So now I'm going to fill that up, and then I need to go upstairs, and I got to brush my teeth and gets ready for the day. Are we ready to go outside? It's freezing out there. You want to go? Well, it's time for me to go brave the cold. I gotta go out and put my bills out in the mailbox. I just got done doing that, and I'm very happy about my gloves that Sarah gave me, so I didn't have to go digging out any of my other ones. Okay, here I go, out to the cold. I'm glad I was paying attention where I was walking. I was getting ready to come over here, and look, that is ice, and I would have slipped for sure and fallen. Well, I might as well just stay on the grass since I'm already in the grass. Brr, it's so cold out here. Well, I just finished taking a nice hot bath, and I decided since it's a snow day, I'm going to pamper my feet today. And I'm gonna go sit and relax for a bit. My cinnamon rolls are rising, so I can put those in the oven in a bit. You girlies want to go out? I know kitties want to go out. And I got to get my leeks out and washed so that I can... Are you going to go out, Chloe? I got to get some carrots out and get those peeled and washed so I can get my dinner ready here in a little bit. I mean, it's still early. It's only 4 minutes to 1, but there's nothing really to do today. It's a snow day. Not a snow day. It's a cold day. So I'm done with all my early morning baking. I'm done paying bills. I'm done bringing wood into the house. My house is clean. I don't have any laundry to do. So it's kind of a little bit of a lazy day. I was thinking about doing some more baking, but going into the new year, I told myself I'm going to watch my baking, and as far as like sweets and stuff go. Bread, I've already got bread out in my freezer, so, because I was thinking, oh, I can make maybe a loaf or two of bread, but I'm not going to because I have bread still in my freezer. Then I was thinking maybe I could make some soups and chili, but maybe I'll do that tomorrow, because I can do that tomorrow. I think maybe I'll make some. I bought some more split peas, so I need to, and I have some split pea soup that we have left over from a few nights ago there, and I'm going to have that with our pie. Let me just get these out so I don't forget about these. Oh, and you know what? I don't need to chop up carrots, because we had carrots for dinner yesterday, and I have enough there that should be enough for what I need it for. So, yep, I think maybe I'll make some split pea soup for the freezer, because that was the last of it that I had taken out of the freezer. And I'm not going to make any potato bacon soup because I have some in my freezer. I think I need some chili in there though. So, I don't know. We'll see. It's supposed to be chilly tomorrow too. Not as cold as today, but it'll still be cold. And this first container's starting to get kind of low. I don't know. It depends on how bored I am tomorrow. I might venture outside and fill that up. I don't know. I'll have to see. But anyway, well, I guess I'll sit down for a little bit. And I will give some much attention to my feet. They're getting all dry and real, like, coarse at the bottom of the heels and everything. So I'm going to do that. My cinnamon rolls are done. These are so good. Anyway, they're cool on the top, but the bottom is still really warm that it would melt all my frosting. So I'm sticking it in the fridge. Hopefully it'll cool off here by the time I start cooking dinner, and I've got my frosting ready for that. And yeah, I'm gonna have to start dinner in about 15 minutes. I have all of my leeks all chopped up, and I've got my potatoes peeled. I need to get my meat out because I've got to get that fried up. And what I'm making is cottage pie today. And the rest of my carrots from yesterday, I'll cut those up. And that broth that I had left over, I made some gravy. I gotta skim the fat off of there, but I used part of the broth from the rouladen yesterday that I made gravy with, and the rest of it I thought, I would just use, because usually you have to put like, a beef bouillon, couple beef bouillon cubes in there with some water, and you put some tomato paste in there. And so anyway, I have beef broth. I don't have to do all that today. So anyhow, that's made life a little bit easier today, but I got to get the fat off of there. So anyhow, I got my cinnamon rolls made. I have the snickerdoodles made, and that's really all that I wanted to do. Like I said, I'm going to try to, cut back on all the baking and everything that I do normally. And anyhow, that's it. The girlies, they ate their dinner and they just came in, and it's cold out there, isn't it? It's funny watching them. They run to the door and then they lunge for the door. And Kelsey, I put her out just a little bit ago, and I don't even think she was out there an entire hour, just like Binks wasn't out, but maybe 45, 50 minutes earlier this morning. And there he is on the chair. He's been in the house all day. He has not wanted to go back out, though he harassed me all through the wee hours of the morning to put him outside. And like I said, Kelsey was out there just a little bit, and she came running back too, because it's really cold. So anyway, well, I got about 15 minutes or so before I've got to get my dinner going. So anyway, I got 15 minutes to find something to do. Well, we have step 1 of cottage pie ready to go here. And now I'm just still waiting for my potatoes to boil, and I have to mash the potatoes. I frosted my cinnamon rolls. I put them back in here, but now they're completely cool. I'm gonna take them out, and yes, I had to have a little taste. I must test everything before I feed it to other people, even my family. So now we need some more water. I've been trying to be very good, again, about drinking water. I started drinking it, well, I've usually been good about drinking water. Let me just say that. I gotta put this down. Water is about the only thing I drink except for coffee, and when I have like some tea, like, hot tea. But I tried to drink lots of water with lemon in it, and I really got back to drinking in big amounts. I'm not a big drinker, period. Let me just put it that way. So, after I have my morning coffee, I'll have, a little bit of water during the day, maybe a glass or 2 of water. Well, that's not enough. And then I have water bottles I keep up in my office. We have a little fridge up there, and I take a water bottle out at night and I take it to bed with me, and I have almost all of it drunk by the time I go to bed, and I leave it on my nightstand in case like I get up in the middle of the night and if I'm thirsty, because that happens sometimes, then I have the water right there. But I started drinking water, obviously, when I got sick, because I wanted to flush everything out of, my system. And so I just decided, I'm going to just keep on drinking lots of water like I used to. Like when I exercised and was really, really watching everything that I ate. I don't watch everything I eat anymore, but when I was, I made sure I had, how they say drink 8 glasses of water a day? I probably had that or a little bit more, because I drank a lot of water. But the thing is, the more water you drink, the more you have to go to the bathroom. And I'm not a fan of having to run to the bathroom all the time. So, I don't know, maybe that's why I stopped, drinking so much water, because I don't like running into the bathroom all the time. I don't know. It could be, maybe it's a psychological thing, I don't know. But anyway, it looks like my potatoes might be ready for me to drain them and mashed them. Brian was, nope, not yet. He was in and out of here. He had to come home and get ready for work. And he came flying down these stairs and he says, "What smells so good?" Because I was making my cottage pie mixture, and I said, "I'm making dinner." And he says, "Well, what is that?" And I said, "I'm making cottage pie." And he says, "It smells so good." So that was a nice compliment. So anyhow, I don't know what else is going to be going on here other than getting my dinner ready. By that point, Adam will be coming home, Harry will be coming home, it'll be getting dark out, the sun's starting to set off in the distance. It's glowing back over that way. So I think I will turn on my lights pretty soon, get my dinner in the oven. It's been a lazy day today, but I will see all you love bugs tomorrow. Bye!